We've seen a lot of versions of the Saints defense. How does this one stack up when you look at it?
Yeah, I feel like every time we're getting ready to play the Saints, it's kind of the same old thing where you just see DBs in the face of receivers, pressing, getting physical. They're all over receivers even when there's catches, so those contested catches. They're a good group, and you can tell that they've been coached well. Every time we've gone against this defense coordinator, now head coach, you can tell that they're not out of gaps. They're not missing coverages, which makes it really tough as an offense. You're not getting open looks. So it requires us to have more detail in what we're doing.
The guy you were going against last week just got flagged 5 times for aggressive play against you, and now it sounds like you're preparing for kind of more of the same aggressive play against more.
Yeah, I mean, very similar defense. Obviously, that coach's Detroit, came from this system. So, I mean, it's tough. You don't have a down off. You just feel like you're kind of you're grinding through every single play, whether it even be a run play. You're getting someone in your face. They're physical. In the run game, they're physical. So it's a full game. I was tired after that last game, and it'll be the same this week. So you just got to mentally prepare for that. You know that you're going to get held sometimes, and you're not going to call it. You got to prepare for that, and you just got to fight through it, be physical yourself, and try to make some of those contested catches.
Adam, wanted to ask you about some of your London memories. When you guys were over there for the full week in 2013, did you get a chance to see the sights or interact a lot with these people? What do you remember about that?
Yeah, for sure. This will be my 3rd time going over there, and each time I've been able to have some really cool experiences. Really kind of embrace the culture over there, what they have to offer, and it's been really, really special. And honestly, wish my wife could go because every time I just wish she would be there just to experience it. But unfortunately, she's not coming. But yeah, really cool experience.
Do you remember in 13 what you saw specifically? I mean, the sights?
Yeah, we did a bunch of team activities being there for the whole week, and I think we did a really cool dinner in one of the towers and did some sightseeing, and then we stayed in the city the last couple nights and were able to kind of experience that kind of that pub atmosphere and just kind of be walking the streets and stuff. It's a really cool place.
And then one quick question on 17. You guys went to the Premier League game, right?
Yeah,
How cool was that?
Yeah, I went to an Arsenal game. Have great memories of that. Wish I could go to another game just because that atmosphere at that game was unmatched. I've never experienced an atmosphere like that in any professional sport. So it definitely made me a fan.
And the last time you were in London, you broke out the soccer slide celebration on a touchdown. Any unique celebrations incorporating soccer that you?
Yeah, there'll definitely be a soccer type celebration if I score. So I'm not going to tell you what that is, but hopefully you'll find out.
What's been the reaction over the years on the soccer slide?
Yeah, I think people like it. My wife was a soccer player, so she loved it. So that was good. Got some brownie points.
Did she help you craft this next celebration?
She didn't, but I told her about it, and she's excited about it. So.
Do any soccer players, like over the years, mention it, from other countries about the soccer slide?
I don't think they were watching too much of our game over there, but maybe, who knows? I haven't heard anything from them.
And in terms of the fans too, they're used to soccer, right?
Yeah.
So they do chants and things like that. Is it more helpful than coming off like COVID years where you played in empty stadiums to kind of get that self-motivation, not feed off a crowd?
Yeah, you know what though, it is a good. I mean, I feel like compared to the first time we went to the second time, and I'm expecting the third time going over there that they are becoming more aware of what American football is. You could tell from the first time to the second time, just the celebrations, the cheering was more on point. There isn't really a home team and an away team, so it's kind of noise all the time. But it still feels like football. It doesn't feel like an empty stadium. My favorite is when the kicking game goes out there. They get really excited. So whether it's a punt or a field goal, the crowd gets into those.
How do you manage transatlantic flights? And that's a hard one for a lot of folks.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just trust the experts. We have a great staff here. We have great leadership that is in charge of helping us feel our best on game day and just kind of trusting their plan. And that's what I'm going to do and try to do that to the best of my ability because I know that they've put work into it to make sure that we're at our best at 2 o'clock or 2:30, whatever it is in London. So I'm sure it won't feel great leading up to that, but I think if we stick to the plan, we'll be all right for Sunday.
When you say to guys,
Or
Yeah.
fall asleep right away.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep, so I'm ready to get on the plane.
What do you say to guys like Justin, who's never been there before, that might want to pick your brain about getting an advantage or what to see, or football or not?
Yeah, for sure. I think just stick to your routine as much as possible. You know, I know it's you kind of feel sometimes when you're doing something a little different, you kind of feel like you know, almost like you're not playing a game, or it's not a game week. But just try to stick to your routine as much as possible. What do you do on a Friday after practice? What do you do on a Saturday afternoon leading into meetings and stuff at night? Just try to stick to that routine as much as possible. And you know, when we're here and we have those afternoons off, we do stuff. You know, we go to a high school football game, or go to a college football game, or just sit there and watch college football. So just try to stick to that routine.
I remember practicing in front of that castle in 17 that was built in like 1543. What do you remember about that?
I do. That was pretty cool. I remember practicing out there. It was kind of a makeshift football field, but it worked. And then I remember in 13 practicing on a little soccer field and at the Grove, I think it was called. And the field was a little bit different than what we normally play or practice on, so it was a little slippery. But I remember I was playing defensive back that week, so it's been a little different experience this time, I think.
Just got the alert about the deal with Unreal. So talk a little about that, how that all came together.
Yeah, for sure. Super excited about it. Obviously a Minnesota company. The owner went to Mankato with me, so pretty special to me, and a great brand that I have a lot of faith and trust in. So to be able to partner with them, and they do a great job with the Vikings stuff and all that they're doing. So pretty cool. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it.